Lamia, everybody. Welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hola, a todo el mundo. Bienvenidos. Espero que estén teniendo un buen día. Hello. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome to the first Artfight stream of the year, or of the month, I guess, because yeah, there's only 1 month in which it happened. You know. Well, technically, it's not the first Artfight stream because there was that one stream where I was trying to come up with concepts to decide what team to choose. But you know what I mean. Today is the first proper attack. We're gonna finally do our first proper attack. And I may have started already. Whoopsie daisy. Whoops! You have to deal with it. I already started. Oh no. Artfight! Artfight! And then we start throwing Bart Simpsons at each other. Ritesh, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome, welcome. Hoppers, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome, welcome. Alex, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome, welcome. Rexy, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome, welcome. Logan, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome, welcome. Nimby, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome, welcome. Lita, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome, welcome. Leo, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome, welcome. Amar, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome, welcome. Rancor, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome, welcome. Nix, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome, welcome. Gabby Goys, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome, welcome. And Alex, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome, welcome. Gabby Goys, I do remember you. I do indeed remember you. How are you doing? Welcome, hi, hello. First Artfight stream, see following 12 paragraphs for further explanation. First actual attacking someone else Artfight stream of the month. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Time to abuse some people artistically. Exactly. Anyways, welcome everybody and welcome to the lurkers. I hope that you have a wonderful day and happy lurking. Thank you for being here, if you're a lurker. Anyways, let's get started on explaining some stuff, and then we'll get actually drawing. First of all, I want to show you guys. I forgot to set it up. I remembered, like, literally as the clock was counting down, like 20 seconds before. But I kind of forgot that I wanted to show you because I already was attacked. I was attacked already. And so I wanted to show you my profile, and I wanted to show you the attack that I had made against me. Let me... First of all, I'm going to show you my profile that it took me so long to make it. So, we're going to show it. We're going to show it right away. First of all, this is my profile for the year. It's the first year that I don't put my characters in the ID thing here. Obviously, this year, I am on Team Tragedy. But year 2D, you don't have a profile. My profile card! Elyssia, me la suda como el mundial. Es hora de streamear Artfight, Nikos. Listen, I know that we're winning. You know what I know? You know how I know? Because I just heard a fucking, what's the name of this? Firework, okay? I just heard a party outside, so I know that we're winning. Do I need to know anymore? No. I know that we're winning. Go team sports. Yippee. I'm not a sports person. I'm not a sports person. Congratulations to my country for the party that I'm hearing outside. Isn't that every year? Yeah. I don't know sports. We won 3-2, Ellie. I mean, I know that we won. I'm telling you, I heard a party outside. We were losing 2-0 and then we won 3-2. That sounds like a very interesting match for people who like sports. That sounds like a really exciting thing to witness. Can't believe that Little Nightmares 3 DLC released with so little attention to it. I only just learned about it already being out by accident when looking up a random YouTuber. I didn't hear much about Little Nightmares 3 entirely. Anyways, let me show you so that we can actually get started on drawing, because today we are technically gonna have a little bit less time. I'm waiting for the semifinals because fuck my job. What do you mean? What does your job have to do with the sport? Anyways, this is my profile for the year. This is my like little description, my name, my basics, my like warnings, my attack policy, and then just a couple of disclaimers. Then the same thing but on plain text for people who may struggle loading the image, for people who prefer the plain text. You know, I have the plain text, and I have a lot of like tragedy team decorations by courtesy of Bonana, who is the user that I most often check for decorations every year, because I love her style of Artfight assets. So there's that. And then I wanted to show you the attack that I was given this year. Oh yeah. You can see my we already have Priscilla right here in my characters. I uploaded Priscilla, and I uploaded both the image that I made for Priscilla, and I uploaded the original Garlic phone, so that people have like all of the sources, literally every little bit of lore that exists. And for lore, I wrote that she's like a community OC born from Garlic, and then I wrote that she's the only fairy in her community that was born with animal ears, and she's bullied for it, and because of that she can be a little bratty and prefers hanging out with animals, which is kind of what we decided when we did the OC. Now I'll show you the attack, the wonderful attack that I was given. I am in awe of this piece. Like, look at this shit. It's so freaking good. I am so, like, wow. You know what I mean? Look at that. That's awesome. That is awesome. Look at this fucking background. Look at the etherealness of it. Look at the hair all like going down and like settling on the ground. So, you know that I love like the flowy, luscious hair. I live for that. Look at the details on the skirt. I love it. I was very happy with it. And so, this is the person that I'm gonna attack next. I'm going to attack the lighting too. Exactly, the lighting is like, it makes it feel so ethereal and everything. So, for this person, I'm gonna attack this person after the one that I'm drawing right now. And for this person, I'm between two of her characters. This year, I'm drawing pink things. I will make them pink if I must, so that's how I ended up there. And I'm between two characters. There's this character for this person who is like the persona of this person, which is the closest thing you get to having a VTuber, right? Like having a like persona. And I really do like this persona. I think it's really cute. However, I also saw this character, and something about this character is calling to me so bad. Something about this character is calling to me. I don't know if it's the mismatched length of the socks and the boots. I love that asymmetry. I don't know if it's the color palette. I don't know if it's the giant fucking crystal hammer. I don't know, but it's I don't know what I'm gonna do here. But today I'm drawing this person who I bookmarked. I don't remember when, but I love this character so much. It's so colorful, it's so happy, it's so vibey. And she, in her request, was like, Kid's bestest bestie hun is Pickle, who is this character. And draw them doing stupid things together. I guess I'm begging. When someone is begging for a specific drawing, I can't not do it. So I decided maybe I'm not gonna draw them doing stupid things, but I do want to draw them doing silly best friend things, right? So let's hide that. And so I got my references. I wanted like super light, super like best friends doing silly things kind of vibes. So I got these two concepts, right, based on the references. This one is just like taking a photo. Woo, someone is taking a photo of these two And then this one is like inspired by this, which is super silly. It's just like, let's stack on top of each other. And this can be like a cute heart-shaped pillow. And I think that's really cute. So I'm kind of vying towards this concept a little bit more. Tell me what you think, guys. Please tell me what you think. And I'm gonna read the chat a little bit and I'm gonna hydrate. And then you can tell me what you think. I have a coworker that is Argentinian and he semis. And the semis might be Argentina versus Spain. Oh, I see. So you want to have a beef. So we can have a job rivalry. You want to have beef with your job mate. You wanna have beef with your coworker. I understand now. I liked it. I think the new devs did a perfect job recreating the feeling of the original series. A lot of people complain, but I don't see what their issue is. Game is very much made for multiplayer, though. Yeah, which is why I haven't played it before. Because you need to harass Lena into playing the first two Little Nightmares. Everyone needs to harass Lena into playing the first two Little Nightmares. I'm glad you went through with submitting her. Yeah. I knew that I wanted to. It just took me a while to finish my own profile ID thing. Elegant flowing hair draped over a surface. Chef's kiss. Indeed. Chef's kiss. Somehow I think that that's you seated picking some other pink lamia tail that is the chat. What? Reminds me that I need to dig out my credentials so I can log in and look at the art. Honestly, yeah, just do that. Just join to look at things. Just join to look at things. Stacked one is cute. I think the stacked one is really, really cute and really adorable. The right one where they're stacked is really adorable. Yeah! Sorry, Ellie, I can't attack Priscilla because of your character permissions. What do you mean? What do you mean? My character permissions are totally logical. That's why you haven't played it, huh? Not because it spooks the shit out of you. No, because I've already played Little Nightmares 1 and Little Nightmares 2. But I don't have anyone to play Little Nightmares 3 with. I guess I could try to network and meet new people. We can't even harass her into playing the final 3 hours of Dragon Quest after 3 years. Wait, what? Yeah, I've already played Little Nightmares 1 and 2. Okay. I feel like... The hell is up with your preferences? Don't get it twisted. I did get scared. I did get spooked. Little Nightmares 2 wasn't a problem for you? Oh, I did get spooked. It did actually scare me. But also it's like cartoonish enough that I was fine with it. Anyways, it feels like the 3 people who commented on the post were all saying that the stacked one is cuter, which is what I feel inclined for. So I think we're going to go for the stacked concept. We are going to take this one and make that the concept we're working with. Actually, I'm gonna keep it smaller so that we can try and get this looking like a heart. Right? I kind of want this to look like a heart. It cannot look too much like a heart, though, because it would be, like, squished if it was a pillow. But how do I get it to look like it's a heart? If it's a pillow and it's supposed to... Like, maybe like this. Maybe just, like, a gentle curve here. Oh, but then it needs to... Okay, wait. I get it. I get it. It needs to be more like squished. Like there. Does that read like a heart pillow, or should I go for like a different concept for the pillow? I just thought that a heart pillow would be cute, but I think maybe it doesn't read like a heart. Crumpets, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome. And Delphin Square, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome. It just looks like a squish pillow. Yeah, it doesn't look like a heart pillow. Maybe I can figure out the pillow later. Maybe I can be a it can be like a flower pillow. You know what my favorite tragedy is? That you're still pending to watch Scissor 7. And it's gonna be like that for a while. By problem, I mean you genuinely still finished it. Yeah, I did. Where's the tragedy, though? In my profile! Just trying to understand your preferences, you know, just in case there's some sort of event coming up where I might be purchasing video games for a certain someone. If you're going to be purchasing anything horror, then, not a good bet. The only horror adjacent thing that I actually am interested in is the one that you guys told me about with the ciphers. The one where it's like date horrible creatures of horror movies, but you don't understand their language, so it's less date and more trying not to get killed. Homie Cypher. Yeah. I love language-related gameplay. Were you Cypher or your homies? Yes, I love language-related gameplay. So that one, the language might be enough so that it offsets the spookiness. And then there's Grave Seasons. Really excited for Grave Seasons. That's a heart pillow with colors for sure. Okay, you're saying that it's reading like hearts. That's fine, that's good. Mandy McNamara, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. I haven't seen you here before, so welcome to the channel, welcome to the pit. I hope you enjoy your time here. I do not have any kids, but that's a weird kind of personal question to ask. I don't mind saying like I don't have any, but like why? But why? Do you want to know? Okay, let's refine this sketch. We have the concept. Let's go into sketch number 2. Sketch 2 time, and in this one we will add the features, right? So we have this head right here, and we're gonna start like adding the facial features. And I have to pick which one I'll make the pickle and which one I'll make the bunny. I think it makes more sense for the bunny to be the top one so that the ears, right? But pickle also has like... Pickle also has like top hair, top pigtails. Please look outside. I don't want to... Also, I think at this point I know too much about Look Outside. Like, I know too much about it to actually like have a good first reaction to it. Too little would be a surprise. I'm low-key hating this. I think starting with the face was a terrible choice, and I should have started with the shape of the head. Okay, I think, you know what? Scratch what I said literally less than a minute ago. I think I can fix it. It's fine. I think I can figure it out. You know barely anything. You don't know what I know. You don't know what I know. I've seen video essays that mentioned it. I've seen stuff that mentioned things about that game. How are we doing? We're doing fine. We're doing good. I am excited that I'm finally starting to attack people because it took me a while to get here. Because I was like busy with my own profile ID thing. But now it feels like we're finally starting our fights for real, you know? And I like that. I love Artfight. Every year I love Artfight, so I'm happy to be finally tackling it. Sorry if I go silent every now and then. I'm really focusing on the lines I'm doing and shit. Okay. Okay, I can fix it. I can fix it. I may not be the happiest with it right now, but you gotta trust the process. You gotta trust the process. Little by little. Little by little. Grave Seasons, I'll have to take a look at it. Basically, Stardew Valley, but randomly one of the villagers is generated to be a bloodthirsty monster that kills one of the other villagers per season or something like that. And then you are trying to figure out who it is in any given playthrough. And then you can try to reform them, or you can sort of make them worse, and like make it so like instead of trying to stop them from killing, maybe you give them their next goal, like their next target or something. I don't know. It has a lot of promise. Let me just say it sounds incredibly interesting. I'm probably gonna suck at it because I always feel like I'm smarter than I actually am. And I probably wouldn't be able to figure out who is the monster in any given playthrough. But I'm always excited to try to do detective games and shit. I have a few detective games in my wish list for sure. Even if I am a little bit traumatized by the Obradin experience, I feel like I can still do some detective work. Hi to Tech! Thank you! Get Ellie, that horror game that runs in the background after you shut it down and jump scares you at random? No. I would literally not even think twice before rejecting it. It was like asking for a cigarette or a mint. Hey buddy, got any kids? Can you spare a child? How many outfits do you have? Currently only this one. Oh no, I have a gothic version as well. Thanks for the advice, it's been wonderful. Nice! Nice to know that. I'm happy. I'm happy if my advice helps at any point, anyone at any point. I hate this mouth. You know what? We're gonna start that over. That's better. Is it good? No, but it's better. Okay, that's something. This is just sketch number 2. This is just sketch number 2. You can fix these things in sketch number 3. Ellie, remember, sketch number 2 is not the end of it. Sketch number 2 is not the end of it. Okay. Now, the fingers I might need proper references for, but you get the point of the fingers. You get the point of this pose. It's just that I might need like better references because this is definitely wrong. This is definitely wrong. Okay, we have one segment here, we have one segment here, and we have one segment here. That might not be that bad. That might not be terrible. I'd still feel more comfortable with a proper reference, but that might not be too terrible. if I straightened up this, it's passable. It's a passable hand. I'd say. We know what you don't know. You know a lot of things about what I don't know. Your sketch has become so much better, Ellie. Yippee! Yeah, I feel like I've gotten better at sketching. I definitely feel like I've gotten better at sketching. Now, if I want this hand to be like some fingers. The fingers would start like here. I want the hand to be like this vibe. I definitely want the vibe of the hand to be this. So maybe let's follow it more closely first, and then I'll improve it. So the knuckles would start around here. And then this is the small finger. And then the other finger would start here. So you would see it from here. And then maybe you would see like a knuckle. Something like that. I think that makes sense. And then on this side, you would see a little bit of like the thumb and the, you know, like the other side of the hand. Okay. I think that's good. And I definitely want it there, like cupping the head. So this one's hands, this one's heads. I think I'm gonna try this head isolated, and then I'm gonna put it on like contact with the other one, because I know that if I try to do it... Actually, let's not even draw the cross in this layer. Let's just use the one on... Let's just use the one on the sketch below, right? Like, there's a reason why I have that sketch below. Oh shit, I need to read the chat. That seems easy. You just have to wait until they run out of villagers. You fool. There's too many villagers for the game to... Actually, I don't know. I haven't played it. The game isn't even out. But it's not designed to be that like... That's not the win condition. Whoa, 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 Elliot, go brrr. I try, man. I try. Sometimes it comes easier than other days, you know? Some days it's easier. Some days it's harder. It just... Art be like that. Art be like that. Some days it's more complicated, and some days you're just... blessed, I guess. Some days it just works better. In fact, there's still something I deeply hate about this head. There's still something I deeply hate about this one. Let me hide the hands. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's this shape. I need it to be a little bit more exaggerated. Is that better? I think that's better. Maybe if I improve the shape of this other side, which doesn't matter because this is covered by hair, so I wasn't bothering with it. But now I feel like if I don't fix the side, I might always hate the head for the wrong reasons. Also, you might wonder, like, Ellie, that's not even a head. What are you doing? What is that shape? I realized a while back that what helps me when drawing heads is to imagine it like it's a mask. You know, like a mask that you put in front of your face. I don't know why, it just helps me. Okay, I think I do like that a little more. I think my big problem now is one of the eyes being crooked. Yeah, I think this eye is annoying me. That's better, right? That's better. That's better. That's better. Okay, that's better. For real, for sure, for sure. Hey, I heard you killed people. I think that's neat. Could you kill Dave? He's kind of a jerk. Listen, all I know is what the trailers have explained. But I think that is kind of the vibe. I think that is one of the things that can happen, depending on how you play. I remember the devs describing it as like, you can try and fix them or you can make them worse. I don't know if that's my like false memory vibes, but I remember hearing that. Okay. Okay. I like that mouth. We're gonna stop right there with that mouth because I like it. I like that mouth. I should make a different layer for this, by the way, which should be face. And I'm gonna cut this face. I'm gonna put it on that layer. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Because I don't want to risk affecting the head every time I want to change the eyes, and vice versa. Alright. Yeah, I think that's cute. I think that's cute. I think the head shape is once more what I'm struggling the most with. But that's fine. That gets fixed. That gets fixed. Yeah, okay, that's going better. That's for sure going better. Oh, this face is so much cuter than the one on top. What the hell? What am I doing wrong here? What am I doing wrong here? Something's wrong in this one, and I have to figure it out. Maybe Maybe... As you can tell, this is probably not gonna be the second sketch. It's probably gonna be like the final lines. Because I'm putting a lot of love into them. Okay. Okay, let's trust in it for a little. Let's trust in it for a bit and see where we end up. If we trust it. Let's just trust for just a little. Maybe if I change the mouth here. No, there's definitely something I don't like about this head. There's definitely something I don't like about this top head. And I can't figure it out. And I don't know why, but I need to figure it out. The coolest siren ever. Welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. You are talking as if you have been here before, so I'm not gonna say welcome to the channel, but I don't recognize you because it seems like you've changed your profile picture and your name and everything. I'm back and I have been reincarnated into a US Navy EMD something something diesel locomotive according to my profile picture. Do you like it? I don't know anything about engines because it's not my thing. I'm not like a STEM girly, but I hope that you're happy with it. I don't know who you are because you changed your name, so I don't know who you are. Ellie never needed new outfits. Same reason her model didn't need an upgrade. Even when she first debuted, she was already just that far ahead of what was expected. No, it's not. No, no, no. There is a lot more that I expect out of my model. It's just, you know, expensive and a lot of time consuming, you know. Sketch number 2654781 is not the end of it, Ellie. It's just the prelude. Me. I can't draw Priscilla as a baby because of the no aging down permission, so I can't draw you, Rexy, Officer, and Nyx fighting for custody. I'm discarding the idea. Okay, let me go to the... Okay, fine. Fine, I'm gonna go and put the no aging down permission out. I'm gonna do that right now because it's not gonna take too long. Let me go and edit the permissions. Aging down is now allowed because I didn't consider that. I just copy pasted it and didn't realize that that didn't fit her from the other characters. God, I really like this bottom face and I really don't like that top face. Let's keep working on the bottom and then I'll figure out what I don't like about the top one as I go. Okay, now this other hand is also going to be a little bit of a problem. Uh-huh. Well, it's not that much of a problem now that I've done sort of like this same... Now that I've done this same shape on the top one, it's kind of not that much of a problem. I have changed the angle a bit though. So gotta be careful with not just following the bottom, like the sketch. Okay, if that's the hand, then this would be the arm shape. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. This hand is a mess. That hand that I drew, that is a mess and a half. This one I'm actually going to need a reference for no matter what. I'm definitely going to need a reference. I'm also gonna need an extra, like an indication of an extra finger here, I think. Yeah. And I think this finger needs to be a little bit tilted. That's better. For the knuckles to match. Yeah, okay. That's good. And she looks like she's like putting her weight on the shoulders of her friend. This is going to be covered by her hair anyways, so I don't have to... Ooh, I should start with the hair, actually. I should actually get started with the hair. Let me bring up the references so I can start with the hairs. We have this one, which, again, I feel like it's probably better if this is the bottom one, because then the hair is a lot more malleable than ears, because the other one has bunny ears. So I kind of need the bunnies. Yeah, I need the bunny to be on top, for sure. Need the bunny to be on top because of the ears. And both of them having their permissions that it's okay to change the outfits, so I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want with clothes. As long as it's the same sort of vibe, pastel colors, like fun, frilly, girly, you know, that's gonna be fine. Okay, so in this side, I need... In this side, I need some round as hell bunny ears. Oh my god, so cute. So cute. That's adorable. Now, she always draws the ears touching in the middle, like being very, like, clumped together. And I'm thinking I should try to keep that because she literally always, every single time, draws them like that. Should I try to draw them more together or should I do it my style? I think I'll do it my style. I think I'll keep them separate because that's, you know, the point of Artfight is to see them, to see other people drawing your characters in their style at the end of the day. So I think I'm gonna keep it like that, a little bit more separate. Dear Wanda, welcome and hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Hi. I don't know how I know, but I know you're wrong. We're not so different, you and I. Well, I never say that I know I know that you're wrong. No, yeah, I could. There are some moments. Yeah. That's the most shapeshifter thing you said, Ellie. The face is just a mask in front of your head. Well, that's what helps me draw them better. I see. Imagine it as a mask. Now, Ellie, how do we draw a mask? It's whatever helps you personally. I don't like Ellie's drawing method. It's just bad. Ellie's haters and Ellie's head. No, I mean, it's just whatever helps you, man. Somehow I hear, or you can make them worse and think Fuyoshis are furries. I think that I can make them worse is quite popular in both those communities, but I think in every community there's a subset that's gonna be like, oh yeah, I wanna make them worse. Sorry if I'm not talking, I'm drawing. Yay! What I'm doing wrong here is the theme of today's episode. The theme of today's episode is whatever the hell I want. Me seeing Ellie finalize the lines that she's gonna have to erase when she puts the hair. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Yeah, I'm gonna have to erase this for the hair. The model still looks good. Thank you. Honestly, thank you very much for saying that. Okay, now I have this, and then I have one clump for the middle. One clump for the middle. That goes sort of like this. And then fluffy side. Very fluffy side. Fluffy side. Okay. And then the other side also has sort of a fluff. And we have some bangs. Some framing hair here. Very puffy as well. Right? Yeah, we seem to have that. We seem to have some... some fluffy hair puffs here. And then we have... the rest of the hair, which is very puffy. Like, all of this... this character's hair is like one big puff. Very, very like puff, 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 puff. Right? That's sort of the vibes. I think we're gonna make this one a little bit smaller. No, not smaller. Shorter. But also puffier. Okay. And now this one's less puffy. So we're gonna fix that. I'll make this one more puffy. Yeah, okay. I think that's good. I think that's good for the hair. Amar, welcome back. How are you doing? Hello. Knowing Leo is probably almost ready done with this new art idea, probably. From the other characters, so yourself and yourself. No! From myself and from Rika! God damn it, Ellie. It took you so long to read that comment that I already started a muscular Priscilla because memes were allowed. Going back to my baby Priscilla now. Whatever you prefer. You're more than I like what a bit and I've grown attached to over the years. But it'd be nice to have more outfits or just upgraded rigging. Yeah, exactly. What if Goth Elyssia had actual goth makeup and accessories? Yeah, that's the thing. If I could make a 2.0 and I could re-plan it for like re-rigging and stuff, there's a lot more that I could do, and especially with my expressions and everything, I wish I had an upgraded rig for sure. I don't have the gears together, but I should draw them that way. No fucking my lashes, my rules. Elyssia, let's see the new lashes, Nikos. We are going to have huge eyelashes, that's for sure. We're definitely gonna have huge eyelashes. However, that's not right now. Right now, that's not what we're doing. So right now, right now everything's fine. Right now everything's fine. Right now we're doing the hair, and the hair is looking good and fluffy. I think I'm happy with the hair like this. I think I like it so far. Good. So hair number 1 is done. Hair number 2. Hair number 2. We start with middle bangs that are like thinnish. I think they're kind of thin. And they kind of cover her eye a little bit. And then we need some framing here. That's also quite thin. Okay. Which is gonna cover the hand that I just finished. I really should have done the hair first. I really should have. Because that hand's gonna be covered. That's fine. That is fine. I'm okay with this. And then we have a little swoop of hair going that direction. And we have this on this side. I'm gonna make it a little thicker so that it matches the other side as well. And then we have an ahoge, which we're gonna try to respect, even though I'm not the biggest fan of ahoges. And we have these little twin tails up top that are kind of squished behind the pressure of this hand. Right? And I guess on this side it could be more... Oh, I don't know. I'll try to do them both symmetrical. Like both of them floppy. I think that would be cuter, actually. And then on the bottom, we have these pigtails. Okay. That's good. That's good. All right. That's cute. Guys, this is coming out so easily. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, I want you guys to know, it never happens like this for me. Like, this is, it's being so much effortless than it tends to be. I'm still waiting for something to trip me up and to be extremely hard to handle. Maybe it's gonna be the eyes. Let's see. Maybe the eyes are going to be super difficult. To make look right. Actually, I know what it is. It's the top head. The top head is the thing that's gonna be difficult. The top head is haunting me. Swap her gold earrings for silver gauges? No. Silver, I'm thinking pitch black because edgy is cool. Yeah. Maybe. Pitch black could be fine. Sadly, I'm only doing concept art for now. I still need to finish the Lumina form, Pucho, and Welcomia before the Power update. Welcomia? That one doesn't sound familiar to me. That's the first time I hear about that. Priscilla drawing will probably arrive way later, and that's fine. Remember, this is supposed to be for fun. Wait, what? That's the first time I hear your opinion on ahoges. Why the ahoge hate? I don't know, I just don't like them. You know, sometimes something visually, like, it's something just not to your preference, and in my case, that's ahoges. For some reason, I just, like, aesthetically, I don't vibe. Ahogas are just antennas to express emotions of the character. If you remove them, they become an actor, the alter ego. Yeah, and maybe that's also part of the reason, like, I don't like the genres that it's normally in, or like maybe I don't like the type of jokes that happen, or like they don't hit. I don't know. It's not like a big thing or anything. That's such a cute drawing idea. They look adorable. I used a reference. Basically, where's the reference? Basically, I saw this picture and I was like, oh, stacking up. That's so cute. A stack of friends. I think I really like that. And so, yeah. Always use references. Always use references, kids. Anyways, Liseva, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. I don't think I've seen you here before, so welcome to the channel. Welcome to the pit. I hope you enjoy your time here. I didn't know those had a name. I just called them hair antenna. It's called ahoge, which is like, if I understand correctly, because I don't speak Japanese, but if I understand it correctly, it's translated as idiot hair. Like stupid ass idiot dumb hair. Welcomia was the harpy that welcomed you every time you talked to her in the forest. Oh, that is Welcomia. That one. Yeah, I remember her. I don't remember her name, but I remember her for sure. Okay, the eyes are also coming out fairly easily. Nope. That was a downgrade. So maybe to the other side? Yeah, I think that's better. Okay, that eye came out super easily. What the hell? What the heck is going on here? I guess I should continue with the hand. Stop avoiding it. It's just that I think I'm gonna need a reference for this one. Because I don't know how to handle this hand. That's the problem. This is going to be covered, mostly. Knuckle, 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 knuckle. And then... Oh yeah, that's horrendous. I'm gonna need a reference for this. That's why I feel like a little stuck there. But that's fine. I can continue with the arm. And then the hand's gonna get slotted there. Somehow. We will somehow make the hand fit in there. It's just that I really cannot continue much longer without... Okay. On that side, there's that. On this side, there's this. That's the shoulder. And then the rest of the arm. And then... Okay, yeah, that should be fine. Now, we are allowed to change the clothes, so I am going to change the clothes. The clothes in here are going to be a little bit of ruffles. Maybe a little ribbon here, because I think that would be cute. So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna have some ruffles. Why do I torture myself with ruffles? I don't know. We all know I hate drawing them. But it's cute. So I'm gonna have to deal with it. Okay, there. And then... And then here, the sleeve, some ruffles. Oh my god, that's so cute! Why is this one coming out so easily? This one's coming out so easily, that's ridiculous. I have never had a drawing that was this freaking effortless. Okay, it's time to tackle the top one. It's time to actually tackle whatever the hell I'm doing up there. Let's put this arm a little bit out, so that we get a little bit of a better shape. Like, we do need a little bit more of a silhouette here. And let's give her a hint of clothes as well. Maybe some cute, like, puffy sleeves? Because otherwise it feels like she has all of everything. Otherwise, it feels like the bottom one has every piece of interest in the drawing. Okay, that could be cute. Let me really quickly check the permissions of this character. It doesn't say anything about the type of clothes she would wear. Doesn't matter though, because you cannot see her clothes anyways. So yeah, I'm giving her puffy sleeves. Fuck it. I'm giving her puffy sleeves. And that's all I can do. Maybe you can see a little skirt from the back, just so we can have some more drawing from the top character. But I think that sort of like ruins the silhouette. I think that ruins the silhouette, so I don't think I should. I could, however, give her a little hat. I could give her something like this. You know? She can have a little beret. But I think it's pointless. I think it's pointless. Big bow. Big bow with the big ears though? Big bow with the big ears? Maybe I'll try to change her hair shape a little bit. Maybe we want it to be more of a ball shape. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. No, that looks whack. That looks whack. Okay. Yes, Ellie, anything extra is pointless. Just focus on the main stuff. I need to figure out this head shape. At this point, I'm avoided it enough. I need to figure out the head shape. That's the only thing that's missing. Is it the head shape or is it the face? Do I like this head shape? It's not terrible. It's not terrible, but it's also not the best. What if I just delete this head? Put this way in the background. Way more in the background. and figure out what I don't like about it by redrawing it from scratch. I think I might be onto something here. Like, obviously now it doesn't match the hand, but I can just move it. I think I do prefer that. Let's bring the face back in. The face is a problem. Okay. Okay. The face is a problem. I'm already happier. Yeah, like I'm legitimately already much happier. I just need to redo it. Is it great? No. No, it's not. But it's getting better. It is getting better. Now, if I grab this and I turn it a little and I move it a little to the side, that's already better. That's already better. Okay. If I make this higher, that's already better. Oh, guys, I think I fixed it. Guys, I think I did it. Okay, significantly happier. Look at this. Look at this. Old face. New face. Old face. New face. Absolutely. That's staying in. Old head. New head. Old head. New head. Old head is kind of better. Kind of. But why? I think what I need is a mix of the both of them. I think what I need is a mix. I think what I need is to grab this. Carve it a little. No. Maybe. Okay, it's getting better. It's getting better. Little by little. Little by little. Oh no, she's drawing her with no clothes. She has clothes! Look, there are sleeves! There are sleeves! There are clothes! It's just that you can't see them. Remove the mask on the face and do an actual face? The mask is just a technique for me to help myself do good head shapes, which right now is not working the best. If I register for Artfight and deal no damage like at all, do I get blacklisted? No. Absolutely not. You can literally just register to watch art. To watch the fight happen. There are rules that you would break if you do anything else. Like, for example, like uploading characters that are not yours or stuff like that. That's a problem. But just like having an account just to watch, oh, that's not a problem. I think I'm also gonna need to modify the hair for this change to make sense. But if I manage to fix the head, I can little by little manage to fix the hair as well. You know? Once I manage to fix one thing, I have no doubts I'm gonna manage to fix the other things as well. I think maybe I also want it to be a little bit like this. Okay, so much better. Whoo! I'm glad I figured that out. Glad I figured that out. All right, now let's see those eyes. Not quite. That's better. Okay, that's cute. I think that's cute. As I was saying, I definitely feel like I'm gonna need to figure out the hair as well. I like the bottom character's hair. I don't like... There are some things about the top one that I clearly didn't do right. I'm gonna need to figure it out. But little by little. And maybe I add some accessories once I figure out what I don't like about the hair. Who knows? Do you guys want to see the magic moment? Are you guys ready? Look at this. Look at this. Boom. It is suddenly an Ellie drawing. Boom. I'm sure you couldn't even recognize who was drawing this before this moment. You were like, I know that I've been watching you do this for the last hour, but who are you? But who is this? This is not the art style I recognize. I feel lost and confused. Fret not. Fret not, here I am to remind you of who I am. Oh god, I wish every drawing came out as easily as this. I wish every drawing was just like, here it is. You have an idea? You drew some lines? It looks good. I wish, bro. I wish. All right. Anything else that I need to do right here, right now? Right here, right now. I think I'm kind of done with what I'm gonna do on the stream. This is actually turning out superbly. This is actually turning out so good. Eyelashes for Ellie are like the lines for eyes for me. They're iconic. I just can't, like, yes, could I keep it like this? Yeah, absolutely. I could keep it like this. I could. But I love it. When I add the eyelashes, it just, I like it so much. Look how, guys, here they come. Look out. Okay, but no, I genuinely, I really like how it's coming out. I really like how it's coming out. And I'm upset that it's being so smooth when... It's not upset that it's being so smooth. I'm upset that it isn't always this smooth. I'm upset that I normally struggle so much more than this. It is like seeing that I have it in me to not struggle this much. I'm like, where is this energy every other time that I'm doing a drawing? Where is this vibe? Hands? Why can't you make it easy for me every time? Okay, yeah. All right. Hands. Let's grab this. Let's put it a little bit higher. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. I think I'm gonna stop for now. I think I have to stop here. I think I have to stop because it's like perfect right now and I don't want to fuck it up. Ellie, you're gonna have to continue it at some point. Yes, I know. But right now, maybe we can do the other thing that I was gonna do today. Because today, if you didn't see the schedule, today it's Artfight plus something else. And the something else is happening after the Artfight. Okay. I'm gonna leave it here. I don't want to touch it anymore right now. It's great. I love it. I'm happy. You need to finish it, Ellie. You finished for the first time in the channel a sketch. Yeah, this is practically like... When you see it finished, it's not gonna be that different from this. It's just gonna be cleaner. And here's the things that this needs to be finished. Right? Here's the thing that it needs to be finished. This needs a reference. I need a reference for that hand because I cannot figure it out on my own. What else do we need to finish it? I guess I could try and do the glasses right now because this character has glasses. Let me hide the face a little. The eyes and lashes as well. This character has glasses. So they are these long red glasses that cover like the bottom of the eyes. What else? What else? Okay. Does that look good with the other layers at 100? Yeah, I think that's the glasses. And then she has a star in one of her eyes. In this one specifically. She has, like, you can see it here. She has a star. So we're gonna grab this. And do, like, a little star shape. But, I think that's it. I really do think that's it. I don't think we need anything else. She has a 47 tattooed here. So we're gonna add that little hint of a 4 on the shoulder. That's that, guys! Isn't that X like a butterfly? Where? What X? This? In the chest? It's not visible. Isn't that X like a butterfly? What X though? I'm not seeing in the eye. Oh no, it's just an X, like a cross. But that's gonna be inside the eye, so I don't have to worry about it right now. That's gonna be like here-ish. It's progressing very well, might I say. It's great. Like, I might as well submit this. I'm not going to. I want to clean it up. But after I clean it up, it's not going to take too long. Because I'm not going to do official lines. I'm just going to clean this up. And, like, these are going to be my lines. Maybe. I don't know. I'll see how I feel, guys. I'll see how I feel. Right now, I feel amazing with this. Right now, this is looking so good to me. I'm looking at it and I'm happy. I am really happy with this. If anything, I'm gonna be so disappointed when this ends up being like my favorite drawing of all of Artfight and it's the first one I did. Like I just feel it. I just feel it. Anyways, I'm gonna save here and I'm gonna tell you guys not to go. I'm gonna tell you guys that I am about to make a waiting room public instead of unlisted, and I'm going to raid there. Valid opinion is welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome. Silly cute snake. I think your opinion is very valid. You know what? I think that opinion is very, very valid. Let me... okay. There we go. We are now another stream. Oh, yes. I am going to raid my own channel right now. And I'll see you guys in like a minute. Why 2 streams? What's the surprise? Because I like my things being well categorized. So if this stream says Artfight, I want it to just be Artfight. And I want to not have... how can you surpass to finish this fastest sketch, Ellie? That's what I mean. Like, this is gonna be the best in the entirety of Artfight. I'm not gonna be able to do anything better than this the entire month. I just feel like... Anyways, see you guys. See you guys in the raid. Let me raid. Let me raid myself. Let me put this settings. And let me redirect to my own damn channel. Let's go, guys. I'll see you there in 2 minutes. Post chat? No, because you're coming to my channel. You're gonna still hear me. We're gonna keep chatting just in 1 minute. Okay, see you there. See you there. See you there.